Can I come back,
get back to questions.
Secretary and CDF, to some of the priorities which are outlined in budget papers and in the Defence Strategic Review, particularly outcome 2 around strategy about maintaining regional security and the emphasis on the Pacific. That was an area where the now government was very vocal when they were in opposition that there needs to be more focus on the Pacific. I notice in Appendix A under the Defence Cooperation Program that funding for the DCP in the Pacific region was 308, but the revised estimate has now gone down to 262. Is this another one of the balancing measures, Mr Groves, that Defence has had to do in order to operate within the budget cap that government has applied to Defence?
Yes, there was reductions in relation to elements of our sustainment budget that was related to the Pacific.
So my concern is that at the moment much of the expenditure that is occurring by this government is aimed at products that will come into service beyond 2030. Much of it is aligned to AUKUS Pillar 1 in terms of future submarine. Much of it is aligned to programs which the Coalition supports in terms of long-range strike. But what we are seeing is significant derogation of other capabilities that did have the ADF as a balanced force. And if we look at current operations that are occurring in Ukraine, in the Middle East, historically, our intervention in East Timor, in Vietnam, in Korea, they are all balanced force operations. And so the reality is nuclear submarines and long-range strike missiles will not help us to achieve some of the strategy priorities in Outcome 2 in terms of maintaining regional stability if we need to repeat something like East Timor. So I'm interested to understand, to the point of prioritisation, if all of these absorbed measures are the things that have led to a number of decisions by the government. And to make it easy for you, I'll give you a multiple choice. It's just like those exams you do for promotion and things. So the sort of decisions, is it A, the cancellation of the 4th Squadron of the Joint Strike Fighter, B, the cancellation of the 2nd Regiment of the Self-Propelled Howitzers, Land 8116, C, the cancellation of the medium-range missile systems under 6502, is it D, the cancellation of the sea lift and replenishment ships, is it E, the cut in infantry fighting vehicles from 450 to 129 under Land 400 Phase 3, is it F, the cut of the Hunter-class frigate project from 9 ships to 6? Is it G, the cut of the offshore patrol vessels from 12 to 6? Is it H, the reduction in size of the Anzac fleet and the reduction in scope of the upgrades to the remaining ships? Is it the curtailed strategic communications satellites? Is it J, cancellation of the naval demining project? K, other things I haven't listed? Or L, all of the above? Because it strikes me that we have gone from being a balanced force to something where 2 particular capabilities, and particularly the nuclear submarine, is dominating and somewhat distorting the flexibility Defence has to maintain a deployable and sustainable capability into our region before 2030.
Authorised Senator David Fawcett, Liberal Party, Adelaide.